I was in school, I had this friend that, wanted to go see her boyfriend, and this girl borrowed my pants. Yes.
No, please.
She did borrow my pants.
You are, the guy might be an idiot. But you put him on the high table because look at the guy he came in, and the guy is a fresh guy. Guy, did you see that is native? His native looks expensive. The guy, they call it package. You fake it till you make it. So you package yourself. And that is the society we live in.
I think the word fake it till you make it is, we are using the wrong word for that fake it till you make it. You are not faking it. You know what you want.
Is fake life a dumb cliche or a genius move? You're welcome to another exciting episode of the Red Room Dialogue. My name is Omobolawa Olawere, and of course I'm going to be your anchor on today's show. I have some really awesome people with me in the studio today to really, discuss the topic. But we're going on a short break, and when we get back, I'll be introducing you to them. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Glad to still have you guys here with us. And the topic for today is still fake life and broke shaming. And as always, I have my ever beautiful side chick, Petra Ude.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Hi, Petra.
Hello to our viewers. I hope you're not well.
You look great, Petra. I love what you did with the Ankara sleeve.
I'm African, so I have to represent my culture.
Oh, cute. Now I feel bad with my suit, but
No, you look beautiful.
I'll get over it. It's fine. Of course, we have EXO Magege, music producer extraordinary.
What's going on?
You forgot to add freshman.
Professional freshman.
Thank you so much.
Day by day.
That's a good title.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much.
I cannot believe I forgot to add that. I can't.
Petra, please.
You're welcome. Petra, that's why I like having you, because you always be there for me.
Thanks for having me here. Appreciate
And of course, we have TAYO Ogummola, Ninja Barbie.
Barbie or nothing.
Okay. Tayo is a professional. Okay, we're diving into this.
I want to dive into all your skills one after the other, and I want to get it correctly.
Okay.
On their personality.
Okay.
A stylist.
Okay.
I had one time they were making shoes, Tayo. I'm like,
okay,
let's just call her a serial entrepreneur.
I like that.
She's too much. TAYO Ogummola, Ninja Barbie, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. All right, so guys, the topic for today is fake life and broke shaming. And this topic is very prominent in Lagos because we live in Lagos, and Lagos is notorious for this kind of thing. But before we break into the subject matter, I would like to get a full meaning of what it means to broke shame people. Let's start from broke shaming, because after broke shaming is fake life. I feel like fake life is a result of broke shaming. When they broke shamed you well enough, you self go on from say I did bad. All right, Petra, what is the true meaning of broke shaming?
Yes, broke shaming refers to the act of stigmatizing, mocking, or shaming individuals for their financial difficulty or lack of wealth. It involves making someone feel embarrassed, ashamed, or inadequate due to their financial struggles or circumstances.
Yeah.
Fact.
Sorry.
Crazy, man.
But I feel like, is broke shaming that serious? Because I call myself broke all the time. I'm like, Balawa, you're so broke, get your money up, babe. Is it so bad?
Yeah, well, to me, I think it is. It's become a culture. It's become a culture. When something becomes practice over first generation, second generation, then it becomes a culture. And I think right now, the culture has evolved from just something that used to be in the parlor, sitting room. See that person, see mama.
Okay.
Papa no get money.
I think you're actually right.
Yeah, but now it's nice. Yes, it's on social media. All over the place.
I'm so sorry to be cutting you short. EXO. I just remember that we had that I better pass my neighbor generator.
Yeah.
To add to what EXO said here, broke shaming, just like charity began at home or begins at home, broke shaming also began in the house.
Okay.
Because you get to see this uncle come to the house, and then you get to see, this person don't get money, or we're like doing family meeting, and it's only the person that has money that can stand up and talk. That is where broke shaming started from, if you ask me. so most of the people that do this broke shaming, they grew up seeing their parents or someone around them do that to people close, and then it's a culture now.
And then even with kids too, they do it amongst themselves, amongst their parents. Don't play with guys, look at their clothes. Clothes is not fine. When you can assess someone visually and then kind of put them in a place, in a box, stigmatize them and say, you can't roll with us because you don't look at par with what we look like.
Okay, sorry, for me, I think I would like to just break this down a little bit.
Okay.
Let's put down all those big words. So broke shaming is actually when you're making fun or you're looking down on someone that does not have a lot of money. I think let's just make it that simple.
Simplify it. Simplify it. I get that. But if you guys are saying that broke shaming starts from like the house, like the nuclear family, the extended family, but Nigeria, up until like 2022, Nigeria was the poverty capital of the world. Like, do you understand? Like, we are number one up until 2022.
I would say that probably on paper, on record, but in reality, my baby.
Do you know what we are spending? What are you talking about?
Tayo,
it's so funny that Nigerians are the ones that buy houses abroad, pay at once, while even people that live there,
mortgage, it takes years for them to
like
pay.
literally.
I get what you're saying, Tayo, but statistics is telling us that Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world.
And that's why I'm telling you that statistics is not statistics.
No, but the statistics, if you look at it, the statistics is saying for when you look at poverty index globally, that's where they start to assess the statistics.
Sorry, I'm sorry, where do we put India?
India is number two. That's
not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is when you per income per individual in Nigeria, when you look at the average Nigerian is making less than $1 per day. If we look at it per day. So if you stretch that to 30 days, you are saying maybe about $30 thereabout. And $30 abroad per month. So we're not saying per day. Yeah, if you look at I think the average is $16. Yeah, thereabout $16 per hour.
Yeah, per hour.
You see, so if I work for 5 hours per day, I'm making like about $50-something, $60 per day. If you multiply that by 30 days, you already know. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how they assess poverty. But when we now look at it socially, my dear, Nigeria is something one place. It doesn't add up. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
But just so we don't digress here, from everything we've said, we've established that financial incapability is one thing that causes broke shaming.
Yes,
So
of course.
what are the other factors that contribute to broke shaming in the society as a whole?
I also feel like it's ingrained in the society because you see politicians say, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who you is?" Like it's in every aspect. You see celebrities come online all the time. Like, I can't be talking to you people that have not eaten. Even in songs, there was a musician that said, "Don't worry about me." Like something like Isha broke shamed. Broke shaming is ingrained. Even hype
it's
man.
It's a culture.
You remember hype men in like clubs? Civil servants will be buy this one. It's literally everywhere.
That's actually very true.
It's literally everywhere. That's why I don't really take it as seriously. I'm just like, is that one the one that you listen to?
Peer pressure, if you check out peer pressure, I want to feel among. I'm intimidated by this person.
I think that's where it leads to fake
lifestyle. So it's kind of connected if you think about it. So if I feel inadequate socially,
is it because you are booked? Does that mean you have to fake it? Like literally, let's be very practical.
Okay, the average Nigerian is influence driven. Yes, is influence driven. If you check out the cars, why are we driving this? Why is this car? Why do you want to drive this car?
Because you can afford it.
No. If you check, some people can't afford it. They will do whatever it takes to get the car.
Yeah,
I'm good luck to them because you are going to pay with your ass. Apparently.
Well, that was empty. That was empty. But if you think about it, why are our youths these days putting their hands into fast money? There's a reason why. Why is insecurity so high? Why is kidnapping so prevalent now? in the society. These are the reasons. I want to feel among. I want to, I don't want anybody to look at me and yab me and diss me that I'm broke. Do you understand? That's exactly, this is the influence. It's become so prevalent. It's become so recurrent. That's become a culture.
But it's so funny why we allow people's opinion literally matter. To be sincere, I'm this kind of person that, I'm sorry, I don't know what you think about me. It's your daddy's business. I don't care. I live my life for me.
You are like one out of me.
I live my life for me. Yeah. It was so bad that there was a time I was hanging out with my friend. They bought one other lady. And to be sincere, I know me when I want to be wicked. That day I was just myself, being myself, vibing, having fun. And for me to be having fun, somebody else somewhere was feeling like, I don't like her. She's looking. How am I looking down on you? And at that moment, I only had my iPhone X, and this year came with, I think, 13 Pro Max. And you're saying I'm looking down on you. And it's your self-esteem.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was speaking of something. I was going to even come from the angle of lack of contentment, because aside peer pressure, what's it called? Lack of self-esteem and all that. Another thing that causes this broke shaming is lack of contentment, because. Tell me why, as a person, you don't feel contented with yourself, with what you have, and how you do your own things. And before, I know that definition says just find the finance, but bringing it to our body, bringing it to our being, ourselves as human beings, there are a lot of things in our lives that we broke shame ourselves for. For example, we see our friends doing better than us. We meet at a school reunion, you understand? And you start assessing them. This person's slippers, this person's nails. Oh, she's so beautiful. You start broke shaming yourself as an indie, and that comes from lack of contentment. You don't need validation to live your life. I think it's something that needs to be talked about like every other time. We don't need validation to live our lives. So if you're not contented as a human, then you enjoy being broke shamed.
Of course.
And broke shaming yourself, because it's a two-way thing. You broke shaming people and broke shaming yourself.
This also brings us back to our influencers and people that we hold in high esteem. You understand?
Our celebs.
Yeah, our celebrities. Look, when we look at them, like, look at how they look. We want to be like them. What? I'm telling you, we do, because
sorry guys, aspiring to be better is not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
But when it's in excess,
aspiring to be better is not a bad thing. Obviously, I want to get better. But looking at somebody and saying I want to look like Allah, hell no, now come on, I can do better than
that's you coming from a very healthy, untraumatized past. Thank God for you. There are a lot of people.
It doesn't mean. Some people even say, Tara, with the way you are today, they feel like, are you sure home is okay? And I'm like, my home is okay.
I think you're fairly rich, I guess.
But it's not as if we had it all.
Yeah, but you're comfortable.
So, but to be sincere, I feel like I can step anywhere. Take me to Tinubu today. Just give me what to say. I'm never shy. The only reason why I keep quiet is because I don't have what to say.
Okay.
That's one thing. I'm never shy. If I don't talk, it's because I don't have what to say. But what we are talking about, I'm not eligible.
You don't have an opinion.
I'll just shut up. Doesn't mean I'm shy. Do you understand? So I can talk to anybody. And I'm sure that, I don't know, but I feel something that you just come, sit down, and talk now.
Some people are just intimidated.
Because all those things, literally, like you guys just said, it actually takes us back to others, or you feel like you're not enough. Even sometimes you're even way better than all those people.
Yes, if you assess.
But you don't
properly.
know.
Intellectually,
there you go.
You're better.
So again, society has also made it difficult for us to assess people other ways. It's when we see you, judge the book by the cover. That's the approach. If you look good, what car is he driving? He's a correct person. Put him on this seat. The guy might be an idiot. Yeah, the guy might be an idiot. But you put him on the high table because look at the car he came in, and the guy is a French guy. Did you see that he's native? His native looks expensive. The guy, they call it packaging. Fake it till you make it. So you package yourself. And that is the society we live in.
I think that I hold a different opinion. So
now fake it, you make it, right?
I feel like Nigeria, like the society that we live in currently, is the problem. Like I said, I better pass my neighbor gen. What the hell is even that? What is I better pass my neighbor? And the neighbor that you are better than is the neighbor that does not have at all, though. Because there's a bigger gen. Like there's so many different hierarchies. You go to parties and you see VIP.
VVIP.
I especially what I've
Yes,
seen
yes.
VVVIP before.
Yes.
In a party?
Yes, at the party. And
Not like a show or a concert.
it was like a show. I think it was a comedy show or something.
Okay, to be
Yeah, there you
sincere,
go.
on that aspect, I think I'm just going to put a little bit of
Classists.
respect in it, because let's put the SN. Okay, I paid 200 and something thousand to come and watch your show. Somebody else paid 7,000. I really, presently,
want to
I'm
see
always
this?
attending regular. I was at the show yesterday,
you
regular.
go.
To me.
You can't
But
come and
I
kill
know,
yourself.
I still understand the level of, okay, you have to be in that VIP because you paid more.
Can I
you
say
you
something?
worked your heart to that extent to be able to do that.
Can I-
But I'm still there for that same fun.
Can I say something?
And I won't make you
Can I say something?
distract me.
Can I say something? You see, this is the problem. This is the
I
example.
was gonna say
okay,
it.
this is the
I
venue.
was going to
This
know.
is the venue. Wait,
No, you had another
wait
for me.
now. The hall was 5 million naira to rent, right? Back hall, forward hall, it's the same hall. There's nothing like front hall. You pay 10
just
million.
a barricade.
Then you now class people.
Why are you
You
seeing it like
class-
that? I
that
don't
is
see it like
exactly-
that.
that's
I don't see
exactly
like
what
that.
it is.
This is how I want you to see
That's
it.
exactly
If
what
you
it
say
is.
that, okay, you paid more just to get your own.
I'm sorry, it's
and
wrong.
I'm going to have my own
I'm
fun to
hold
the
on,
fullest,
hold
even
on.
than you.
Let me
You
finish.
want
Let me
200.
finish. Let me finish. You now put tables.
Okay.
This is a concert. We came to have fun. You put tables and say people should sit down. Are you okay?
And have fun.
And you now say it's 1 million, 10 million for sitting
Table
down.
for 10.
Are you okay? Why don't you go home and sit down at home and watch the show? Or wait till the YouTube version comes out and watch it there. Why are you coming to the show? No, look at the regulars, they're having more fun. They're standing up.
Vibing,
You understand what I'm saying? And then you are sitting down on one table and you're pressing your damn phone,
To be sincere,
your
now,
expensive
my own
damn phone,
problem-
and you do like this, snapping. Are you okay? Stop that rubbish.
Okay, now
And you
my
now say
problem
it's
is,
10
why are you
10
making
million for that
people,
table?
whatever they are
Ew.
doing with their
Ew.
money,
This
or
is
how
the
they choose to
problem.
spend their money, why are you making that effective?
No, it's the organizers that created the class.
It's because
Shame on them.
It's a shame.
Shame on them for creating that same alternate, for creating that space and say there's alternative to this same space.
Yeah.
We will make you here, put you here, and put you here. That's the problem.
Let's look at it from the organizers' angle. Sometimes they didn't even do it for we the regulars. So. They were just like,
there
okay,
we
people shall
go.
come and just add to the crowd, come and have small fun.
Trust me, there are too many aspects to this.
Okay, we're not them, so we can.
Okay, so what I
But then-
just feel is that people that have like money in Nigeria, they always want to distance themselves from the masses.
Of course.
By all means. And this thing is like there are levels to it, because the person that has like 10,000 wants to distance himself from the person that has 1,000.
Exactly.
And then the difference is not even much. Like,
Social
guy,
class.
It's 9,000.
Nigeria is obsessed
With class.
Class.
Yes,
Classism.
classism.
You will see some people, 3 camera, 2 camera. What the fuck? Like, 2 camera, 3 camera. Are you serious? Is this?
Do you know that
It's,
there's also something with iPhones? I don't even get
Oh, there
the
you
whole
go.
drama.
There you go. There you
So
go.
if you notice, when you hold your iPhone, when you hold an iPhone, people will always want to check the camera at the
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
God bless you, sis.
People will
Literally,
always want it.
God
Why?
bless you. And I
Why?
don't care.
And the funny thing, when I now check and see, because it has happened to me like a number of times, yeah? I have an iPhone 11 presently.
So
And when I
iPhone 11 gangs.
Yeah, there
if
we
I
are.
look at my kid myself,
I
it's
mean-
my money I used to buy it.
Hello, I
Do
didn't
you
see it.
understand?
When I go out, yeah, people just at least check the phone, and when they see it's like an iPhone 11, they be like, okay, and then they start rubbing their phones on my face. Nigga, if I punch you, I'm so
Petra, have you ever, somebody
I literally do not even.
because it's
I don't
annoying.
see your phone.
No, but
Start
they're
with.
even lingual.
I don't see
There's
your phone.
lingo for everything now. You see these classes, you see steez.
Yeah, don't spoil my
Steez.
composure.
Do you understand? Like, if you're not on, this guy no get steez. Do you understand? Like that, you already know. There's even lingo for it. So
I mean, the lingos are always changing,
That's what I'm saying.
though.
Like,
They're always changing.
the
At the
culture
moment,
has
that's what
become,
it is.
it's become the norm to the point where we now have
I think it has
language for
even moved from iPhone now, because so what I'm seeing on social media, it's now iPad actually.
Okay, there you
They've
go.
moved from
All
the
right.
whole iPhone.
right.
Everybody's not having TV camera. So what do we use to tell? That's something you don't look at all those things, because you
There you
do.
go.
Once I want to call look again.
What about schools? Oh, my kids will never go to that type of school, please.
That's what I'm saying. Nigerians will always look for a way.
The truth is, it's in every
everything.
sector.
Yeah,
The
every aspect of
government,
life, yes.
it's in
Don't go to
hospitals,
government, please.
it's in hotels. I mean, you walk
Yes,
into some
yes,
restaurants,
yes.
especially in Lagos, you walk into some
Yes.
restaurants and tell you, they size you up. They look at you from head to toe and be like,
Oh my God.
Do you have
"No, do you
reservations?
have a reservation here? If you don't,
If you don't,
There's a
please.
restaurant
Yes,
on
exactly.
the island. Lekki Face wants to be
Are we
exact.
allowed to call name?
No,
Yes, I was
don't
going
do
to say that. If
Don't
you
do
say
it.
car,
Ah,
It's
yeah.
a madness.
That
I'm
day.
coming back again.
If you get to this restaurant and you want to park, you're going to look at the type of car you have before you can park your car. If your car is like, let's say, a Toyota or a Camry, you're going to park elsewhere. It's only people that are from like Benz.
Okay, sorry. Let me help them here. According to them one time, because I literally what happened? They said that no, we have normal car park, that they made the car park for you people. Or you see, this is the explanation actually. I'm not defending them more, but let me just give you what they said.
Okay.
They said that okay, so that this kind of corner, you park it there, we have security that are looking at it, and nothing can happen to it. But what they've forgotten is, so if anything happens to it, will you people pay for it? So they are saying that the other kind of cars they allow them park in their real compound is the cars that they know that they cannot afford. They cannot afford it. So to be sincere, these people, they have explanation for everything. But it does not take the fact that it's still broke shaming away.
It doesn't make sense.
This is not even about car. This is not even about car. There was, I don't know, it was trying on social media. I don't know how true this is. A particular restaurant, again, someone wore slippers to a particular restaurant and they bounced the person.
There you go. That's the right word.
Do not enter. That you can't wear slippers to this. I don't know how true it is.
Yes.
But then, why would you even do that?
That happens a lot. That literally happens a lot.
I mean, I need to be comfortable for me to come to your restaurant, right? If I don't, it's my money. I'm spending my money.
No, I feel like that one is just like social etiquette. So I'm okay with that. The one I'm not okay is when like all girls go out to eat and they are like, girls, they'll be like, girls can pay like this. You're supposed to come with a guy to validate how you're going to pay for everything. That's it's crazy. Like, these things are just crazy. They'll be like, no, guys, the restaurants will literally be empty and they'll tell you that,
but I see on Twitter too. There's another example of brook shaming on Twitter. There's all these.
I assure this kind of restaurant, you close down in 2 years' time.
So I was going to say that there's one particular tweet that I saw about a lady that was actually dissing a guy for taking her to a eatery for them to like sit down. She was meeting him for the first time, so she was pissed. Like, why would you do this? Like, she said she left the guy, and when she saw it was an eatery, okay, let me just even see if he's inside. Then she checked, and so okay, sorry, I can't, I have to be going, I have to run. Then she went straight to Twitter immediately and tweeted that, look at where this guy.
You see,
who do you think? What does he think?
I don't like to talk too much.
So that's exactly what
I don't like to talk too much.
And that's exactly what brook shaming is.
People ourselves.
No, just imagine what that guy would have felt. After asking you, let's just chill, whatever it is. It was even an eatery. You go chop something.
That's
it. You understand? What's in this song?
Watch Nigerian movies.
It's not about Nigerian movies.
The guy will not pack his jeep. He
has
rubbish.
Exactly. That particular lady needs to be flogged.
Tell me, please, can we go on Twitter and do that?
Why?
Flog down on Twitter.
It's a preference. You can't order to like.
Ew.
If you know, didn't she see the guy before she said yes to the?
She agreed though.
Is she blind?
By the way, she agreed though.
Is she blind? I mean,
no gun to her head.
You know how to discern. You know how to gauge people. It's only a very low thinking person that would see someone and not be able to an extent know what this person can do.
What does he for the first time? You didn't even Google where you're going to. You got there before you realize.
Well, shame on her.
That guy is not love that. She is not love that.
But there are enough of that on social media.
I told you guys earlier that this is going to be a very exciting episode. We'll be going on a short break. When we get back, we're going to look into the concepts of fake life. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So earlier we were talking about brook shaming, and I think we can all agree that brook shaming is very, very notorious in Nigeria. I think notorious is the right word to use for it. Yeah, Nigerians are notorious for brook shaming people. But now let's take a look at fake life. I think in recent years, fake life has really taken a life of its own with people, borrowing wigs, borrowing hair, like just trying to form what they are not. It is tiring. I saw an idea the other day that you can borrow flowers to snap for your birthday.
You don't know anything.
Yes.
Like bouquet.
No
yeah,
way.
a bouquet of flowers. I think it was like 100K to borrow, like, that very big bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, just buy
25K.
They are not real. People can't tell if they're not real.
See, See this concept of fake life. I don't know. I don't
It tire me.
I'm short
Where
of
do you
words
start?
because you don't know where to start. When I was in school, I had this friend that wanted to go see her boyfriend, and this girl borrowed my pants. Yes.
No, please.
She did borrow my pants.
You are
I don't want to call him.
No.
You are exaggerating.
Stop.
I'm not exaggerating.
No, she went to, so you literally gave her. She told you, I come and give me your pants, and you went into your box, into your wardrobe,
No, that one is even better. Yeah, I did, but that one's better.
You gave her.
The ones where I'll leave my house.
You're not a good friend.
The good friend. Yeah, great friend.
No. See, I'm just saying that this fake life syndrome, it eats deep.
Yes, I do agree.
It eats very, very deep into our society. Even in the family, you will say, Iyale, go and meet the second wife and say, I have one party. This party, the talk of the town. Borrow me that your Ibon.
Well, that was I feel like that was slightly better. Like borrowing clothes for like
so what's the difference?
This place is crazy. You see people like things that they can't afford. You're borrowing bags, you're borrowing wristwatch just to post for the gram, and then you're even tagging. You wear like maybe Louis Vuitton, and then you're tagging Louis Vuitton on top of something where you borrow.
Actually, Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. I'm so sorry, my bad.
Whatever brand it is, doesn't worth it.
Like, I think you're tagging the brand under your IG page as if now you get some.
Some of it is fake.
This fake life of a thing. I think people are just not aware that even sometimes you put in designer all together and you still come and look all tacky.
Yeah.
My sister, how about me TAYO? It's me that's sitting here. I'll wear 50 naira bracelet and you want to buy it.
Okay, period.
Why in God's
name?
The
energy from
Why in God's name?
Niger Barbie. You know what it is.
One thing I tell people is, be rich or broke, everybody's allowed to invest. Gold is a very good way of investing. And I tried it once. When there's no gold, 3 months, I was still crying, and nobody told me ever again. I'm sorry, I know it's a good investment. I will look for that investment. Invest my money into something else. Which is not for me. Because what am I investing after I've misplaced it?
See, life is a process. I'm sorry to cut you short. Life is a process. Yeah, you need to live according to your means. I mean,
do you understand?
Whatever.
Just do that.
Why would you, as a female, and this thing used to mess with my brain whenever I hear this. Why would you, as a female, a very fine babe that has a very fine man in the house, why would you, as a female, go and borrow wig or go and rent wig? Because you want to what? You want to represent?
Sorry, can I break into this? Borrow wig, or I gave my friend my wig and I collected her own. You know, those kind of things. This is
I'm saying renting out wigs of like 300k when you can always buy a very good wig for 300k.
How much is one straight?
Pennywise pound foolish.
I'm sorry, do you hear I'm borrowing for 300k? How much is the wig cost price?
I'm tired.
Like 1M. Bone Straight is like 1M now.
Bone Straight.
Don't
allow Instagram vendors to fool you. Go to Lagos Island, Eko Idumota, precisely in Lagos. Go there and go and get the things that you want to get.
I think it's Balogo. It's
Balogo. Go there instead of yes, because that's where it's cheap that I can afford, and then you get to see hairs that Instagram vendors will call 500,000. You get to see it for way lesser, 200k, 300k, same quality. Good customer what's that? Customer service. Because people on Instagram sometimes they don't even answer you well. You write in their DM, you say talk 1, 2, 3, and they air you. Or they don't reply. Drag you left and right.
Can I chip something?
Yes, please.
There's something that you guys have not come to realize, that the fake industry, right, is a multi-billion-dollar business. Anything fake in this world is a multi-billion-dollar business.
Please break that down.
Okay, I'll just give you like an instance. Take, for instance, let's use health now, food, nutrition. Take apples, right? What the content of what apples will give you, right? There's no NAFDAC, there's no seal, there's no this. God-given. It's the universe that provided it. You eat that, right? It will provide you more than enough nutrient, easy if it's vitamin C, more than enough in one apple. But if you see the doctors say, oh, go and try this product, go and try that product, anything that has a name to it, tagged is a multi-million-dollar business. Check it out. Anything that is branded As long as there's a seal, has to go through some process where the government will have to approve, it's a multi-billion-dollar business. Bring it back to cosmetics, bring it back to cars, bring it back to entertainment, bring it back every aspect of life. Once you put something to it and say, oh, this is better than the original. This is better than something that is free. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Like water is free. You don't have to pay so much. Or, well, these days it's not free. But I mean, water is cheap. Let's put it that way. Water is cheap. Air is free. Right? But if I could put like a tag to water and say, it is better than any water you've drank. You see people rush.
Okay, I think I understand.
You understand?
So, from now.
So it's a billion to be fake, to do things that are not like, being authentic. For instance,
pure water.
Exactly. So being authentic, you being authentic is not cool anymore. But once you go into the fake lifestyle, being fake, there's something so expensive looking about it. There's something, it's become a culture of spending, the culture of waste. If you understand what I'm trying to say. So I'm being deep, I'm being philosophical. If you look into it, that's exactly what it is.
I think I do understand your point, EXO. Yeah. But this fake life, are we seeing it in a negative way? Because there's the fake it till you make it is actually a saying that has like, oh, you have to aspire, especially if you're working in an industry that frowns upon like poor people. Like imagine that you're going for a casting now. If the way you arrive at that casting will tell the way they will look at you. Yeah. Imagine you pull up at the casting with like Benz. The treatment they're going to give you is obviously not the same with the person that jumped car. And as we said earlier in the first segment, broke shaming is very prominent. So obviously, whether you like it or not, it's going to depend. Yeah. If you come in braids rather than a bone straight, a 30 inches bone straight, frontal, the way they're going to treat you is better than somebody that did braids or, I don't know, all back. That's not true. So maybe it's simply like just aspiring to be better, just trying to look better, borrowing a wig from your friend, borrowing your friend's clothes, just trying to look better. If the way you dress is the way you're going to be addressed.
You don't sugarcoat the truth. What you're saying, I literally understand. See, to look presentable, to look very nice, has nothing to do with expense. I've seen people wearing bone straight, in fact, with front, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is your head this rough? Because in their mindset, it's all about, oh, I've done it. They can't even take care of it. I will do my whatever,
all back.
Double, what's it called? Double drone or whatever, normal hair.
Yeah, double drone.
Come be better, and I will still come into your party and look way better than you. In fact, if care is not taken, I don't have money, but I will steal your show. If you're not sitting well. And I can literally make out of things I'm wearing. I will tell you, your bag is possible, you don't just only your bag and not the things I'm wearing. But damn it, girl, don't I look prettier than you?
Yeah. I think there's a show.
So I think what everybody needs is that confidence. When you step into someone and they cannot find your confidence, if I have money, they will still bullshit you.
Right.
I have friends that have car. When we step in somewhere, they will attend to me first.
Because they assume that.
Sorry, okay, maybe because my own is part of it. So you talk about what damage, by the time I scatter everywhere, you answer me. So you have to do with person.
Yeah. Again, that one said.
Right.
But again, like I said, if you look at the average person is looking up to their influencers and those, people that celebrities, they see how they dress, see how they
don't
look.
Get me wrong,
they
you have
want
to dress.
They want to aspire.
I don't even like when people look tacky. I don't. Don't come and say because you don't have money, then you come and look tacky. Nobody will reply. Are you joking? Yeah. I don't know your mommy.
Tayo, so I'm trying to understand your point. You're saying that don't look like your problems.
Don't look like your problem, but
at the same time, you should try to match it up. Okay. So where's the line? Where's the boundary?
This is the boundary. Okay. I cannot afford a Gucci bag. Presently, this Tayo cannot afford a Gucci bag.
Okay.
But I will go to the market, get some other. In fact, I have people that make bags on my behalf. That's business.
I told you guys, she does it all.
So you understand? And I will come into your presence with that bag. You drop your Gucci right here. And I'll use my own to block it. Are you joking? I want to sell my market. I like Gucci. Do you understand?
Thing, yeah.
So it's literally you. You don't have to I understand that. I think the word fake it till you make it is, we are using the wrong word for that fake it till you make it. You are not faking it. You know what you want. It's not probably in the future I will not buy a Gucci bag if I can afford it. If I get to that level and I will do it. Someone like me will definitely do it. But now that I cannot, you are using it, if you and who? If I like your Gucci bag, I look at it, I take a, oh, I like your bag. Let me take a picture. I take a picture. Go and meet my guy.
What do you think?
I like
Can
this
you
thing,
make this?
but I do not. You don't want it about me. I don't want it to look exactly the same.
Tweak
Something you want to
yeah.
and before you know, that's Tayo's design, and that's on period.
I would also like to look at the fact that as social media contributed to the rise of fake life, because you see people, I know someone that was called out recently for, you know, this thing that people do for their birthday, that they would like put like boxes of like presents on the bed, room full of like,
they buy those things too.
They rent those things too. And I'm just like, babe, this is your birthday. It's literally a day for you. And it feels different for you to now do other stuff and just walk in and be acting surprised. I cannot even imagine how shallow it is. I can't really explain how shallow it is to plan that kind of thing and now walking, oh my god, it's a surprise. Oh my. And then you say one boyfriend did it for you. I'm like renting.
Some people will do it for themselves. They
for people that do that, you will never make it. I'm sorry, you will never make it in life
because you're not contented to start with.
I'm sorry.
You're claiming what you are not yet. People assume that you are there. Nobody's going to help you.
No, many of them are. They are making.
Nobody's going to help you.
They are tagging along.
Tagging along with
those who are successful.
By the time you tag, you know one thing about those successful people, they find out easily. Like when you start running with them, they fish you out straight up.
They know that you're fake. I don't have time.
That's 1%. That's 1%. Yeah.
Like the real classy, like
general public can't tell the difference. I'm sorry to say.
Who are the general public?
You and I. The average you and I. Well, okay.
So, EXO, are you saying that fake it till you make it? You agree with the concept of faking it till you make it?
I'm not saying I don't totally agree.
You need to explain better.
Let me say something. All right. So in my industry, I've had to be in meetings where I was the one that knew what was being talked about in that profession, right? I was giving all the ideas. I was giving all the answers. But the person who sat down with his iPhone stacked, looking like a senator and almost leaving the room every 10 minutes. Sorry, I need to pick this. Then leaves, comes back, got the job.
Yeah.
Now I sat down and tried to analyze it, and I said, okay, let me do my own fact finding. Who is this person? I got the name. What's his company? What's the track record? There was no track record. Apparently, the people he was working with, he would come to people like me and say, hey, I have this job. I would like you to do it. But he's like a middleman, right? But he was dressed like he was running the show. You understand what I'm trying to say? So he didn't have the question. He wasn't answering the questions. Every now and then he would goof. He would say, just give me a second. Oh, don't worry. I'll get back to you on that. But I was giving all the answers in that same meeting. And the guy got the job. And so it broke me because I didn't understand. I don't do this game now. And what the requirements in that particular meeting was that I should meet these criteria. And I did. But for some strange reason, I just didn't get the job. When I did my fact find, this is me. I realized that this guy was just a middleman. And he's notorious in the industry for that kind of thing. They know him. Okay. And another thing was he knew how to settle people. He's a good settler.
So now do you call that?
So that because you are not in that field. You're not.
He doesn't know anything.
He doesn't know anything.
So you are faking it. You don't know what you're saying. You are not a pro in that field. So keep
speaking of
this is my own experience.
As much as I want to agree with you, I just want to ask. I mean, today you look very amazing and very nice.
Thank you so much.
That day that you gave for the interview, can you literally for now rate yourself over 10 then?
No, I was not dressed like that. I was not dressed like that guy. Listen,
let's see from every angle.
No, I was not dressed like that guy, like a senator, but I was dressed well. Come on now. I was dressed well.
Like you just said, really
I wasn't wearing jeans and t-shirt, if that's what you're saying. No. I was tucked in.
I was trying to gauge your
No. I don't know. When it comes to that,
I won't lie to you. It matters. People use that. Like I said, when you come to me and you look very tacky, I'm looking like.
Sure. Not tacky.
I just want to say that
it was Lagos
people
Sorry,
are
can I add? It was a meeting.
Was a meeting?
Yes. Yeah. So you don't come dressed.
You have to be appropriate. Just
exactly. And you're coming for a job. Hello.
I mean,
yeah.
That's true.
There you go.
So I want to go to Petra. Lagos people are very, very physical person. They want to see how you're dressed. They want to see your VC bracelets, your wigs. So do you agree on fake it till you make it?
No, I don't agree on the fake it till you make it. Although I've done the faking it till I make it. So chill. So this it's a little bit dicey. Now,
The
why?
word fake it to make it is wrong.
But that's your perception. But then
That's
still
exactly what it
saying.
is. That's how the general public defines.
For the fake it to make it stuff, I've applied for jobs that I'm not even qualified for.
There you go.
Do you get? And I faked it during the interview. But because I know how to talk, because I blew them away with however I said what I said, I got the job. And this is when I was in school. Yeah, because the job was a graduate job, but then thank God that they didn't even ask for me to bring my certificates. You get? So I was all good to go. Yeah, but that's me faking it because I need to get the job because I need that money. What I do not support is because I'm supposed to appear somewhere, me borrowing someone's real thing. If I don't have the real thing, I wear what I can afford. If I don't have the money to buy a new clothes or a new dress rather, I will go to Beggar under bridge. Or I go to Katangwa. I stay in Lagos.
Petra,
so if you say Lagos,
I would just like to say that you've plugged people so many times on this episode. You plugged them to Balogu Market. Now you're plugging them to Beggar. Like, Petra is the plug, you guys.
You get what I'm saying? And if I cannot afford a human hair, I'm going to get a human hair blend. That is good. That if I style, at least I know that if I wear that thing in a bus, it's going to move. But if I calm down or before I get to where I'm going, so if I wear that hair, style it, and I hold it in the bus, you understand? And I come out from that bus and I arrange my hair very well, and I walk into that place and I speak good English. I greet well. I have my composure. I have my steez. I have my poise. You will listen to me.
Well, that's not fake. That's not fake.
But that's what I'm saying. It's dicey. That's why I said it's dicey.
You see,
okay, so you have to
we need to separate it first.
Yeah.
So whatever you see, it's work. You put a lot of work to how you speak. Do you just wake up one morning and start talking like this?
Am I a mad person?
So there's a lot of work to it. Even though there's a way.
By the way, they do.
See, what I'm talking about fake it is okay. Like just like what she just said.
Went to UK.
You went all the way to borrow literally everything you are wearing. Literally even to your brows. You borrowed everything. To the makeup. You borrowed everything. That's
you have not seen anything.
In this generation that we are in.
Do we borrow brows?
In this generation,
let's bring it back home a bit. So I agree with what you guys are saying. Faking it till you make it it's because to look expensive is expensive. Like borrowing those things all those times, it's not going to be cheap because your friend that you're borrowing it from, she's going to actually require something of you. Like, she just be borrowing. She can choose to embarrass you at any time. Someone that is giving you wig. Me, I know that the wig when you wear, don't be your own. And they give you all the time.
And you go out and you shake your head. I will call
you like, babe.
Another example. There's this one I saw. I don't know if you guys saw this one. It was very popular at some point. The guy, so his girlfriend was at work. He took his girlfriend's car. Okay, the girl bought him a car. So he took the car to go start, checking another babe. And he was doing it for a while. So she discovered and left her office at some point. After this had gone on for a while, she now was able to track the guy at the particular place he was with the babe. By the time she walked into the place, the top he was wearing, the shoe was she that bought everything.
Wahala.
So the guy had already, faked to the other babe that it's me now. My steez is all on point. But the woman was able to lash him and expose him and say, "Listen, this shirt, take it out. I bought that. This shoe, take it out. I bought." Oh, even the boxes. I'm going to preserve your dignity. You can hold. It was very popular. Plus the car, she took the car key. Say, that car key is mine. Thank you. And then she left. It was so funny. She even did a video. Everybody was like, yo.
I think
that was the end of that. Like that was the end of that guy's tease, right?
So the summary of this thing is you fake. You will end up in disgrace and shame.
It's crazy.
Yeah, because you need to always tell a lie to cover the previous lie. And you need and then one day the format to run out.
That's what I'm saying. See,
your format go
cast. Roll with all those people. They fish you out.
Exactly. But you would have at least made it. That's the point.
Made what?
So EXO, guys.
You would have made it.
So are you telling me that you are standing on a team of faking it till you make it?
I think because it's now a culture, we don't have a choice. We have to accept it.
I don't classify what
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Let's, you guys.
It's become what it is.
Let EXO defend this position. Really.
To be honest, that's what it is. Are we lying? She just admitted, duh.
She's saying that I think what I'm saying, that fake it till you make it, that word is different. I won't say that as fake it till you make it.
It is what
I will say that as
aspire.
you rebrand yourself to aspire what you want. Fake it till you make it is when you literally are not like you are not that thing. Whatever you went to do, you are okay. You've always wanted to be a presenter. Let me get it was a presenting job.
No, it wasn't even a presenting job. Yeah, it was a content whatever job. The point exactly is I already have experience in.
Do you
had experience in digital marketing. Let me give you the backstory. I already had like experience in digital marketing.
Good.
Which is like a yardstick to apply for that job. So all I needed to do was read a few things, learn a few things, and just go and say that thing. But the truth is, I learned on that job.
Mm-hmm.
I had another.
It was not a professional.
I was not a pro, but I learned on the job. Yeah. You get my point, and then I became better.
Yeah.
They probably
she made it, but she faked it first.
I didn't have to fake it. So, no,
that was not. Fake
I think that
was not fake. When we talk about fake, it's literally.
You lying. What fake is lying.
Not.
Yeah.
Like she said she had idea of what she was going there to do.
It's a persona.
So let's imagine that if the person was to fake it, you know nothing. You went.
No, you don't necessarily know nothing. I don't agree with you.
Guys, let me come in between. I think I understand Tayo's position, and I also understand Petra's position.
Okay.
You can apply for a job that you don't necessarily have the requirements.
Okay, but
that in its part is also faking it in some way because you're also lying.
But you're lying about it. You don't.
But you
don't want them to know.
Yeah, exactly, you're lying about it. Yeah. And sometimes it works. I mean, Dululu is sometimes the Solulu.
Okay.
Not in story. Why I'm trying. Why I'm very defensive about this was I worked with a celebrity for a while, and immediately I went for the interview. Normally, when she was putting up a requirement, like you said, I didn't have all those things, but I looked at what she wanted the person to, and I'm like, this one is my job.
It's my job.
And I went for it. And I went for it. And immediately she saw me, we didn't go through that interview process at all. Why? Because I knew I was going for. I studied the person I want to go and meet. This person is a fashion guru. All I had to.
That's not fair.
It got to a stage that even my own fashion became a treasure. And why we wearing the same thing? Leave me alone. Like there's a day that we wore same boot cut, same a top like tan top, and one of the friends that came around, she was like, Tayo, sure you're not gonna have this thing like this. I said I cannot have it though. Your own is branded now. Do you understand this kind of thing? So I'm not saying that. I won't say that as fake.
No, but yours doesn't even quite.
What I went for to know how to dress better. It took effort. Although it comes naturally, but it still took effort to make it stand out. I knew that maybe this person sees me.
It's not faking. You're not fake.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't call what you did fake either.
No.
You guys,
it's not the same.
I think that we've run out of time. We've run out of time and we have to round up now. So fake it till you make it. Is it a genius move or cliche? We still couldn't decide. Over like 30 minutes on this show, we've been going back and forth. We've come to the end of the episode. You can always follow the conversation across all social media platforms at iRival Studios and the Red Room Dialogue. As always, my name is Omobolawa Olawore, and I have had such amazing time hosting this episode today. Till next time, ciao.
In for a beautiful ride in the Red Room. All your doubts you feel, we cater to. We dot all the I's, cross all the T's. That's what we're here to do. Yeah, we'll take you on a journey. Everybody, let's go. You better speak your mind. Come on, speak your mind.